Idiots at work. It's a construction zone. What's up, everybody? What's going on? This is Bubba's Daily Update, and well, the FOMC, the Fed, delivered their minutes today, and of course, they were very dovish. They went from hawkish to dovish, and it's amazing that this meeting was right at the all-time highs of the market, and they still don't feel like they can raise rates. It's about the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life, that the growth is not big enough. Nothing is going the way it should be. And of course, the real truth of the matter is they just want control because they love printing that free money. It's a joke. It's such a farce that it is the idiots at work here. I can't even begin to tell you how angry it makes me, as you can probably tell. But in the meantime, the markets first loved it and spiked up almost 300, and then they hated it and then collapsed. So this is going to be like a construction zone now. It looks like volatility will be back, and it does look like our call, the tops, was correct, that they weren't going to be able to get it through. And of course, I think the street now realizes that there's bigger fish to fry and there's bigger problems in this market than anybody ever thought. You know, as we continue to hear the chirping of it's going up every day, new high, new high, new high. Well, I don't know. The market's totally melted down after the announcement and are finished negative on the day. Very wild swings, and of course you can see the volatility and the liquidity is leaving because the markets became so wide you couldn't really trade them. You had to really be either in or pick a spot because it was extremely tough. In the meantime, the bonds got clobbered once again. The interest rates are going up, and I'm telling you, look for almost 4% 10-year this year, possibly maybe even higher. There's a lot of things going on in this whole overall picture that are ugly and not good. And when I tell you that, you can see the tape action is telling you that things aren't good. So when you look at crude oil was flying high, made new highs, fell apart. The US dollar was under pressure, rallied huge, which has been, remember, that's our key ingredient here, is the dollar. Once the Fed loses control of the dollar, you're going to see that interest rates are going to start to really zoom up, and that's going to cause a real problem. All right, they're measuring everything, and they're putting everything into the dollar to try to keep it lower for global lending. And of course, that's going to be a much bigger problem as well. So there's a lot of things going on here. The volatility, the VIX index was down almost 3 or 4 points, came all the way back. So you're starting to see how this starts to look, and it doesn't look real. It doesn't look like a pretty picture. Now, again, I'm not calling for a collapse. I'm telling you that I think that the tops are in, and you want to look for these sharp rallies to sell. I think that gives you the best opportunity to really capitalize on the next big move in this market. Gold, a little bit lower. Tried to rally, couldn't make it. Oil, lower. Bonds, lower. Again, grains, mixed. Soybeans a little bit higher, but again, they look a little bit tough here. Cattle got murdered. All right, again, got slaughtered. How's that? Hogs held up a little bit. But in the meantime, we like the agricultural space, looking for 122 to 123 in the fat or the live cattle, looking for 144 in the feeders. Buyer hogs, 68 to 70. Grains want a little bit of a pullback and then buy. Now again, this money's going to come out from the equity markets, if I'm correct, and go into an alternative space like that. Bitcoin was under a lot of pressure again today. But at the end of the day, the markets are under pressure, and it's because of the manipulation of the Fed not allowing the free market system to work. That is the period, end of sentence. The Fed is not allowing the free markets to work. They want too much control, and that's what's creating this massive, this volatility and this potential meltdown. Now again, we could rally back tomorrow. I don't think so, and I will give you one tip from my point of view. If we get a spike rally overnight or into the morning, I'd be a big seller of that, okay? If they flush them, then you can look for a little bit of a bounce. But if they rally them hard overnight or into the morning, I would say that that would be a great selling opportunity, and that's what I'd be looking for. And this is Bubba's Daily Update. Todd Bubba Horwitz. Of course, remember, highschoolinvesting.com. We're looking for help to keep the program going and trying to get into as many high schools as we can to give away free education. If you'd like to help out, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. Again, if you do that, I give you a free week of my futures advisory. And don't forget to get the Bubba Show every day at libertytalk.fm, 4 to 5 Eastern Time. Remember, we're getting manipulated by non-free markets. Something to watch out for. This is Bubba's Daily Update. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Same time, same station. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks so much. We'll see you later.